how are you? Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As a general reading, it may not speak to everyone, so just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. Got a gloomy, rainy day here in paradise, so you'll hear the drips and drabs. It is not my shower running, it's the rain. Okay, so we've got planets all direct. That's nice. We have Mars chasing Venus in the cosmos, and he'll catch her round about Valentine's Day, a couple days within that time frame. So we're focusing on all things love, true love spread, Valentine spread. It'll be a nice reading. So pulled your oracle. I'm pulling from Spirit Animal Oracle, and everything's very present energy. First card out for you, card 11, Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful, but it came through in protection. I actually kind of like the protection message better, if you want to be, if you want my honest opinion, because this is saying that transformation does not have to be as dramatic, right? Drama, tragedy, as things may seem when it's occurring. So because change is the only constant here, Libra, this card is coming in to say when you resist change, that's when you make it harder, because you create a tension within that makes the transformation more painful. So your choice, you can continue to rage against the machine of change, or you can surrender to the wisdom and grace of it and come through it all the faster and with a little more ease. So Spirit knows the beauty that is unfolding here, is waiting to unfold. So all you have to do is trust that it is there for you, that it's available for you. So I really like that message. The second card out is card 59, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Also came through in protection. So piggybacking on what we just said, this is saying when your cynical mind says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. It's asking you if you're willing to entertain new possibilities, right? That's part of change and transformation. Or are you drowning in self-limiting beliefs and doubts? Now is the time to stretch beyond what's familiar to you, out of the comfort zone, right? Because you're meant for something more. Clearly, you're meant for something more. This Butterfly Spirit in protection and Starfish in protection. I love the coloring is even the same in both cards. Are telling you you're meant for something more, and this change is purposeful. So surrender to it. Be open to the possibilities. The beauty is there for you, so trust that. And the last card out is card 28, which is 2 and 8 is 10. So there's completion here. Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. And I love this because almost as if to say, you know, whatever isn't sparking joy, like Marie Kondo that, just get it out. Whether it's simplifying, you know, thoughts in your mind, or decluttering your workspace or your home space, whatever it is that helps you make space as you're going through this time of change and transformation. It also warns you not to get, not to follow bright, shiny objects. This is a time of prioritization and organization. And that will help you see the value in working through this time of change with an open mind, right? Because something big, something more is coming in. And isn't that a nice thought? So, cool oracle for you, Libra. I claim it too. I got a lot of Libra in my chart. So, I'm Libra Moon, I'm Libra Mercury, I'm Libra Mars, and it's all in the 3rd house. I know. So let's see what's going on in your connection. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you may be here as a cross watcher. That's fine. As always, remember, you may need to flip the energies around. Let's see what wants to come through the true love spread. I'll pull the cards and then I'll walk you through it. Ooh. Whew. Yes. Okay. So what's on the bottom? Ace of Wands. We've got there's that inspiration, that sort of energy of momentum, something building. And I like that it's sort of fresh and new. What we have here, this first card represents you. Remember, things can come through reversed. So you're either presently in the energy of the King of Cups with some questions around emotional availability, or you're right now coming through with energy surrounding the one you love, regardless of their sign. This person here is ready to make a return. We've got a little bit of impulse operating here. This is that Sagittarian Knight of Wands. I'm feeling it in the moment. I'm feeling it in the moment, and I'm ready to go after what I want. I'll clarify. Don't worry about it. This third card is the connection card, likely what brought you together or characteristics that you share in common. And this is a little bit of anxiety and worry. Maybe spending a little bit too much time running things on a loop in your mind to the point where it disrupts your attention, your focus at work, at home, even during sleep hours. So there's some energy between the two of you that feels a little frenetic. That may have brought you together, or it may have been the energy underlying the connection from the moment you met. Let me say it that way to be a little bit more clear. This card here is the relationship strengths, Temperance, but you can wait. There is the wisdom of patience to know that in time, all the energies will come into flow and balance. So, right? Patience, grasshopper. But in the Temperance card, we've got some choice here. We can choose again to sort of delay our need for instant gratification, allow the changes that are occurring to unfold in time. Temperance knows that in time they will. And the challenge in the connection is with regard to forgiveness, possibly second chances. The Judgment card, you get an opportunity. You're being called up for a second chance, right? You come to this crossroads. The angel is literally calling people up out of their graves, giving them an offer of a second chance at life, right? Once you know better, do better is what the angel's saying. Can you get on board or not? And I feel like this is an issue that, you kind of have to choose. You have to choose the past life soulmate. You have to choose this connection, and you have to choose forgiveness. So that may be a difficult, an energy that you struggle with. This card, Eight of Swords, the true love card, identifies how or if the relationship can be successful. And I have a feeling that this is the difficulty, right? Something's trying to come in and be changed here for you, Libra, and you keep raging against the machine. So because we have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's possible that part of the difficulty in terms of this connection moving forward has to do with self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs, feeling stuck, not knowing the next best step, and overthinking it anyway, and not really dropping into your emotions here, right? Stepping into that puddle is where she's got to go if she wants to free herself from this situation. And so that's telling you, you cannot think your way through this. You have to feel your way through it, and that might be a little bit difficult. King of Cups, right? Has difficulty. Full of love, do not get me wrong. The King of Cups, lots of love, abundant amounts of love, but he's floating on an island out there. He's on a block of ice out in the middle of the ocean because this is someone who has difficulty expressing their emotions. Ooh, I felt that. So King of Cups. Yes. Wow. Well, whoever is this King of Cups is presently on a pretty solitary journey. Wow, just wanting to be happy. Lots of personal growth. Definitely feels like the message for the Libra here, actually. Right? Sort of trying to get beyond all the drama and really focusing on self-awareness, right? Introspection. Because what you really want is to be happy. You're moving away from the drama here, and what's underneath, right? I just want to be happy. And what things that don't make sense, things that I can't understand or I can't express, I have to learn about myself. I have to understand that better so that I can move forward and move on and be happier. So yeah, moving forward, moving on, that's the question. I see somebody trying to make their way back. So if you are in separation, which, you've got 3 major arcana here that suggest that, then this person may be feeling this, like get their engines ready to return. 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Despite the painful ending, this person has not given up. I do feel like I'm talking to someone, those of you who have had painful ending and may be in a present state of separation in 3D, but they want to come back. Love and passion, right there. Haven't given up. It's been difficult. It's been stressful and exhausting. And despite this painful ending, this person is feeling almost compelled to return and offer their love. They're leading with passion, though, so just FYI. The connection card, yeah, the rejection, there's the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a Sag. If you are, there's your confirmation. But otherwise, I definitely feel like part of what happened is you might have come together. There might have been some friend zoning. There might have been a fling, right? With lots of disappointment and disillusionment. Underneath is the Hanged Man. And I kind of feel like for some of you, you were left hanging. Just literally left hanging. I don't see any real sense of, I just almost see it as, oh my gosh, what was that? And did I make a mistake, right? There's not the 5 of Cups kind of regret. There is this, I don't like how this feels. I'm not happy with this, how this all feels. And this just almost felt like a drive-by, right? And the Hanged Man underneath suggests that when you first came together, there wasn't much you could do about it. So to some degree, you sort of had to surrender to it. Now we are in this energy of Temperance. This can also, let me just digress for a minute here, Libra. This can also say that what brings you back together, since I'm seeing the Knight of Wands twice, what brings you back together is the sense of emotional distance and feeling too distant from each other. But with the Hanged Man underneath, there's always kind of like a catch to it. There's a little bit of a delay. It's something that requires, looking at the situation from all perspectives before acting on impulse. So that's kind of what I'm seeing there, because I see the Knight of Wands twice. Strengths. Okay, so the plot thickens. I feel if this is the love of your life, and it's very possible that it is, Ace of Cups, yeah, there could be third party. There could be third party and lots of temptation here, or somebody is feeling very tempted with the Devil card and on the 3 of Cups. Temperance is saying that the strength of the connection is that in time that all comes into flow and balance, that you kind of have to be super patient when dealing with these kinds of temptations, or something that feels like 2's company, 3's a crowd, and it's not, it's somewhere you don't belong. Got it? And underneath is the Ace of Cups. This may be the issue, right? I gotta wait it out. If this is my one true person, I am not going to be tempted into third party. And that is a very common experience. It's uncommon to have that kind of wisdom, but I feel that that's a strength in the connection. One and or both of you know that if this is really something that's worth it, we have to resist that karmic tendency to kind of answer and respond to wants, wishes, and needs and urges in the moment. Knight of Wands. Because what happens then? It always leaves you feeling kind of left to your own devices, dissatisfied. So I kind of feel like I'm seeing that this may be a pattern, and something that you are strong enough and have the wisdom to, both of you have the wisdom to override it using patience. Judgment is the challenge area. Sure, because I just got done saying, oh, I don't see 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, but here's the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Cups being way underneath, again, just like with the Ace of Cups, there's the love, just like over here with the Knight of Cups, lots of love. Just look at the Sun. So all the cards that are underneath are suggesting that there's something very special and powerful here between the 2 of you. But the timing may be off, Temperance. Here we see one of the challenges is second chances after a period of feeling sort of left out in the cold, right? You need to have some reciprocity here, and that may be a challenge. The second chances and forgiveness may be a challenge because if this situation happens on repeat, it's going to get old, right? So I do feel like that's something that needs to be dealt with, and I feel like in terms of your ability to go the distance or to have this be a successful relationship, you definitely have to feel your way through it, not think your way through it. Right? There has to be a solution to this. There's 5 of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. So everything I said I don't see finally came out. So I do feel like my initial interpretation of this being potentially a third-party scenario with you in separation at the present time. And here you are with that 8 of Cups underneath. There's all this, stuck energy around mistakes of the past, regrets of the past, operating on intuition, no communication or very limited communication. But when you have the communication, what happens is you repeat the same pattern over and over, which can be very defeating and leave you feeling stuck and like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to resolve this. And all that comes out is, maybe I should just leave well enough alone. So there is a challenge here in the longevity of this connection, and it's your ability to successfully come through. And I think it all hinges over here on the Judgment card, which is forgiveness and second chances, but it's also a crossroads energy. And so the crossroads is experienced by both parties. There's the 5 of Swords underneath. The 5 of Swords is important because it's telling you that there isn't a level playing field and that there could be some game playing going on, or subterfuge or sabotage or self-sabotage. And since I'm looking at the Devil with the 3 of Cups, I'm not exactly sure that that's something that you can just wait out. That will help. It will help. But I almost get the feeling like it's a crossroads moment that you guys got to choose together whether or not you're going to tackle this situation, because otherwise to keep going through it over and over feels very defeating. And I feel like that's what's happening over here with the butterfly spirit and the starfish spirit. There's something more available to you. And this phase of change and transformation, as painful as it may be, if you can surrender to it, you'll come out on the other side with way more happiness than you ever could have imagined. So that's what I see here, Libra. I am going to take it to the extended, but before then, there is a link below. Before then, let me tell you who showed up. King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Hermit is Virgo. The Sun card is Leo. The Knight of Wands is out twice. That's Sagittarian energy. The Hanged Man is Pisces. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. The Devil is Capricorn. Judgment is Scorpio energy. And the High Priestess is more Pisces energy. Okay? So the links below. The spread coming out for the extended is a Valentine spread. We're going to look at the main love theme here, like what are the themes of love, where are the challenges. We're getting a little bit of a flavor, but we'll dive into it deeper. What lesson are you working on for yourself in this connection? What lesson are they working on themselves in this connection? What's your growth zone? What's the area where you can both grow and flourish? and what's your romance zone looking like. And we'll get cards on all of that, and I'll close out with some love and romance oracle as well. Okay, so the link's below, Libra. Hope to see you there. Otherwise, take care. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you in a future reading.